up, guys? Phoenix here, and today we are trying to do a pixel art tutorial. So, been gone for quite a bit, don't really know how to do these anymore, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if I can complete some of the ones I owe you guys, because it's only right. So what I'm gonna do is take it easy, and I'm gonna start from the outer and work my way inner. Usually I was more comfortable just doing random stuff, but I'm really out of it. It's been 4 months since I've tried any pixel arting. So let's go down to the lower jaw right here and start off where we have this 2 flat, and I think that's where we'll start for today. So from there, we're gonna go to the left block in it, and we're gonna go on top of it with our block of coal, and we're gonna go 6 singles up and to the left. So the first block goes here, and that's gonna be the first one, and we're gonna put 5 more going up and to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, we're gonna go up and to the left, 2 flat. Let me see if I can lower my sensitivity a bit, because this is pretty weird. I don't like this. Interface, no. Game sensitivity, there it is. So we're gonna lower this to about 140, or that should be fine. Let's see. There we go. I'm not moving around too wild. Then we're gonna go up and to the left, 7 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're gonna go up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 13 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now we're gonna start going back inward, just so that we can kind of scope out like the shape of like it's following the outside shape basically. So it's gonna go back in a little bit. So we're gonna go up and to the right, 3 vertical. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, we're gonna go to the right block right here. And we need this to be 7 long. So this is the first block already. So let's add 6 to the top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what we're gonna start doing is rounding it out and heading to that side. So we're gonna up and to left now, 3 vertical. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. And now that we have that, we can start kind of flattening out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's gonna do like a McDonald's arch kind of thing. So we're gonna up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Up and to the right, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the top of this arch, so we're gonna start dipping down. So let's go underneath it now. And while we're dipping down, we're gonna prepare to come back up with it. So what we're gonna do is go down and to the right, 2 flat. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 3 flat again. 1, 2, 3. And from the final block, so this one all the way on the right of our 3 flat, we're gonna go on top of it and put 1 piece of coal. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Up and to the right, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's start going down and to the right and heading towards that little corner right there. So we're going down and to the right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. And we should be really close to the wall. Or actually, we're touching right here. But we don't want to stop there. We want to go down and to right now, 2 vertical. And that's where we're done with that part of the shape. So as you can see, now we have the outer and inner part of the Boris face. We're going to be focusing on the inner part because we've done everything else that we need to do. So now let's work our way to... Let's go towards where we have this these dirt blocks right here. These 4 dirt blocks. Just because I need a place to start at. So these 4 dirt blocks right here, we're gonna go to the left of them and put 5 pieces of coal to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from those 5 we just placed, you can go to the second to last one, so this one right here. And we're gonna put 1 coal underneath. From that 1 coal underneath, we're gonna go down to the left, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down to the left, 2 vertical. down and to left 1 single. And then we're going to go back up now to where we had the 5 flat originally. We're going to start going up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the left 2 vertical. Up and to the left 4 vertical. Or not 4 vertical. Sorry, I messed it up. Stop. Nobody do it. We're going to up and to the left 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, we're going to start rounding it out. So we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 2 flat. Down and to the right 2 flat. And as you can see, it has the eyeball shape, but we don't have the inner eye done. So what we're going to do to get the inner eye done is we're going to go to the 8 vertical we have right here, and starting from the bottom, we're going to count 2 spaces up. We're then going to put 2 dirt to the right there. 1 block of coal. And then from that block of coal, we're going to put up and to the right 2 flat. And also down and to the right 2 flat from it. Like this. And then we're just going to close out the shape by filling in the center like that. Now, this is not going to be black later. This is going to be a different color when I figure out what the eye color is. But for now, we're just doing that so I can tell you when to swap the colors out. Remember, you can either put like a dirt layer on it too, just so you can remember that this will not be black coal later. This will be a different color. Anyways, what we're going to do is go back to the opposite side of that 8 flat we had now. So we're going to go to the left of it on the second block, kind of where we went here. And what I want you to do is to the left of that second block, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a coal block. So let me try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Anyways, from that coal block, we're going to put 1 below it and 2 above it. Then on the bottom of the 4 vertical we just created now, we're going to put 1 to the left of it. So we have this backwards L shape, and this is going to be the start of the first eye. So now, from that eye, we're going to move on and kind of create this weird, it looks like a big Pac-Man shape. So we're going to go to the, like the bottom of the L right here and go down and to left 1 single. Down and to left 2 vertical. Down and to the right 1 single. Down and to the right 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, we're going to go to the right block right here and put 4 going underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go down to left 1 single. Down to left 3 flat. Up and to left 2 flat. Up and to left 1 single. From that single, we're then going to go up and to the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the left 4 vertical. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left 5 vertical now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's start rounding it out. We're going to start going up and to the right now. So that means we're going to put our placement blocks on the right side or top right there as we switch up and start meeting up with that side. So we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 2 vertical again. And from the top block in that 2 vertical, we're going to add 1 to the right. We're then going to go up and to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the final block, on the right side of that 5 flat right there, we're going to go below it and add 1. We're then going to go down to the right 2 vertical, and that should lock out the shape. Yep, perfect. Now, unlike the other eye where we had that dirt pot patch right there, this little dig in right here where the Pac-Man thing is supposed to signify his little pupil. So we're going to leave that blank. But now we can move on to other parts of the face. We have the cheek, the teeth, and then we should be done. So let's move on to the cheek real quick. On the left side of the left eye where we have the 2 vertical right here that we just started with, we're going to put 5 placement blocks to the left of the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. And then after that, we're going to put 5 coal blocks to the left of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go back now and delete those. Now once you have those 5 coal blocks, we're going to go down and to the left on this side and down and to the right on this side, 8 vertical. So it's the same pattern, just on each side is different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the right side, we're going to do the same thing. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clean up our workspace a little bit. And now to make it meet, we're going to go down into the right on the left side. So you put policeman block on the right side and down into left on the right side. 1 single. And then we're going to close this gap with a 3 flat. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And that's the cheek. Now let's move on to the mouth, which is quite a doozy to do. There's so much detail in this. Like, this is the outline over there, but there's so much separation going on over there that it's crazy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to where we have this 1 single on the right side of the cheek spot. And what I want you to do is add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of dirt to the right. Now once you have those 5 pieces of dirt, we're gonna add 1 piece of coal at the end. And then I'll decide what to do with that in a second. It's been a second, so I've already decided. We're gonna put 1 on top and 2 below. 1, 2. Now to the left of this, we're gonna go down to the left, 2 single. And to the right of that, we're gonna go down to the right, 1 single. We're then gonna go down to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical. And from that 2 vertical, we're gonna pick the bottom block right here. And what I want you to do is add 5 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when we have this pattern right here, you see how we have this 2 vertical connection. When we go 1 to the right, I want you, I can't even stop saying words wrong. I want you to put 1 underneath it. There we go. So it looks like a Tetris piece almost now. Now there's gonna be 2 splits. You can either go below it or to the right. I'm gonna go to the right first and we'll go below later. So from the right side, we're gonna go down to the right, 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's a tiny space that we need to make up here, so it's going to be really close to finishing, but we still have a lot of inner detail stuff. So from there, we're going to go down and to the right, 11 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And just to finish up that shape right there, we're going to up and to the right, 1 single, and it should meet at the diagonal, which it did. Perfect. We go back and delete these dirt blocks that don't need to be here. Now, on the 11 flat, sorry, we're gonna count over about 6 blocks from the left side. So let's find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And on top of those 6 blocks, I want you to put 5 pieces of dirt going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you have that, we're gonna put 3 pieces of coal on top of that. And now we're just starting the little freckles on his face, just because I might forget them later, so I'll do them now. So once you have those 3 verticals, we're gonna go to the middle block and put 1 to the left and 1 to the right. So this little star shape made of 5 blocks is how each of the freckles are gonna come out. So what we're gonna do from here is from the middle block right here, we're gonna go up and to the left 1 dirt block, then up and to the left 1 coal, and that's gonna be the center of another freckle. So we can put 1 on each side of this middle block, and that should be fine. Perfect. Now from this new freckle, we're gonna go to the right of it and put 3 pieces of dirt going in that direction. We're then gonna put 3 pieces of coal going after that. And from those 3 pieces of coal, we're gonna go to the middle and put 1 on top and 1 below. Now going back to the second freckle, again, we're gonna go on top of it now and put 2 pieces of dirt going straight up. And on top of that second piece of dirt, we're gonna put 1 piece of coal. And using that coal, we're gonna put 2 to the right And then we're gonna find the middle block right here and put one on top and one below. Perfect. So that's all the little freckle spots. Now, I said we were going to do the lower part later. We'll come to that last. I want to finish up the tooth over here next. So let's go all the way to the right side right here and just get this part into our field of view where we have that giant L shape that I'm kind of swinging at right now. What I want you to do is go to the top of the L shape though. And we're going to go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And now let me just zoom out so you can see it, how what we're shaping out. There's gonna be a tooth right here where I'm swinging, but I haven't filled it in yet. We should have probably done it already, but I'm just gonna come to that after we do the nose. Anyways, from the 2 vertical we have right here, on each side we're gonna go up and to the left and up and to the right 1 single. So put a dirt block on top, and just to the left and right of that dirt block you can put a coal, and that just makes it a lot easier for you. Now on the left side we're gonna go up and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And on that 3 flat, we're going to go to the block all the way on the left and put 1 above it. We're then going to go up and to left, 2 vertical. Up and to left, 7 vertical. And that should complete this part of the shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 7th block was already there, so you're fine. And as you can see on the right-hand camera screen, it's already getting circular. So let's go back down to where we had this single on the right side. And what we're going to do is go up and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. So put your placement. 1, 2, that's 1 time. Placement again, 1, 2, that's 2 times in a row. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 2 vertical, so this is standing up now. Up and to the right, 1 single. And then up and to the right, 2 flat. And the second block in the 2 flat is already there from when we were doing the shape, so it's fine. Now, if you look at it, this tooth looks really messed up because we didn't edge it out, so we'll do that right now. Oh, wait. First, let's grab some gray and let's do the spot in the nose just because I'll forget it if I don't do it now. So, in this circular nose, what we're going to do is go to the top where we have the 3 flat right here, where I'm swinging at. And on the left block in the 3 flat, so this one, we're going to put 2 pieces of dirt going underneath it. 1, 2. And then a light gray wool. From that light gray wool, we're going to put 1 to the right. And then we're going to put 3 more rows going below this of 2 patterns. So like this same pattern of 2 blocks, but we're going to do 3 more times. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now on the 2 middle blocks on each side, we're going to add an extra layer of 2 on the left side like this, and an extra layer of 2 on the right side. So it looks kind of like a spot. And that's it for the nose. Now we can drop down to the tooth over here. And you see the L shape we originally started at, so just do this part right here. We're going to go to the bottom of the L now. And what I want you to do is, I think we need to make it 8 long. So it's already 3 long. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to add 5 more to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, just to make sure we're correct, there should be 2 more spaces before it hits the wall. And yep, that means we're correct. So all we're going to do is go up and to the right 1 single. And then up and to the right 2 vertical. And as you can see, now it looks a little bit better. It doesn't look so messed up, which is good, because before it looked way crazier. So that's the right tooth. Now for the final bit of the tutorial, we're going to do the lower half of his mouth, which isn't as bad as I thought it was now that we've done so much of it. But what we're going to do is come back to that dirt block we put initially over here and work from there. So from that dirt block, we're going to go down to the right, 2 vertical, so put your placement block underneath or to the right side. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical again. And this pattern goes on for a while. You see we have 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to do that. Actually, we're only going to do it 1 more time. So 1, whoops, and 2. So if you zoom out and look at it, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 3 times in a row. And then we're going to just switch it up real quick. It's going to be similar numbers. We're just going to go down to right 2 vertical a second time now. So it's not the same pattern, but it's the same kind of block. Then we're going to go down to the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And there is supposed to be like some tooth detail in here right here. Like literally right where we're putting the blocks, we're supposed to be edging off and doing some teeth stuff. But I'm going to jump into that once we structure a little bit more of the mouth. So we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. Down to the right, 2 flat again. And from that second 2 flat we just placed, I want you to put 5 on top of the right block. So this is the right block right here. We're going to put 5 coal on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to go up and to left, 2 flat. Up and to left, 2 flat again. And then down and to the left, 2 flat. Perfect. So that's one of the teeth, sorry. Now let's drop back down to where we originally just added the 5 on top of, because we're going to continue the mouth going downward. So we're going to go down and to the right, 2 singles. Down and to the right, 2 flat. Down and to the right, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down and to the right, 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And then finally up and to the right, 3 flat. And that should touch the wall. Perfect. So now we're just missing a little bit of the stuff that go inside his mouth, like the teeth right there, and there's like a little piece of tongue. But also on the jaw right here, I found out I missed. So right below where we just connected, you see this long strip that goes underneath it. We can come all the way to the left side right here and actually go up and to left, 3 flat. And then up and to left, 1 single. And that just gives him a little bit more of a jawline, which I like that. So we're going to keep that. I like that. So anyways, what we're going to do next is go to where we had the 6 flat where we just completed. I'll mark it for you guys since we jumped away from it for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the third block from the left side, so that one right there, we're actually going to put 5 blocks on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to go up and to left, 1 single. Up and to left, 4 flat. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4. And on the final block in that 4 flat, so on the left side right here, we're just going to extend it down 5 or so until it touches the base. Perfect. Now for the final bit, what we're going to do is come right above where we just finished this tooth, where we have the 3 flat up here. And it's right about where we were doing the freckles, but it's the 3 flat part over here, not the 11 flat over there. So on the 3 flat, we're going to come all the way to the left side where we have this first block right here and put 1 piece of coal underneath it. From there, we're going to go down and to the right, 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully I did that correctly. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Anyways, on that final piece we just added, it's not going to stay single for long. Oops, I just killed it. We're going to put 1 to the right of it. And then from that 1 to the right, we're going to add 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Then we're going to drop all the way back down to that 1 to the right we just added. And we're going to add another 7 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if there's 1 space between you and the wall right now, that's perfect. All we're going to do is go up and to the right, 1 single. And you are done with the build, guys. So we're going to jump into the finished build. Actually, let me just make sure it's actually done. I'm going to zoom out and make sure I didn't miss anything. And yeah, you're done with the build. So if you guys know the colors, you can do it on your own. Otherwise, I'm going to jump into the finished build and show you guys the color palette. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this. So we're back with the finished build, and the color palette is a lot more simple than I thought it was. You're actually only going to need black wool. So you see black wool right here, white wool, or white concrete. Actually, I used white wool in this build, but I've been using white concrete recently. You guys can do whatever you want right there. The little disclaimer right there, I just told you we used white wool here. Light gray wool, as you can see there, and that's it. So let's go over where I used everything. So starting from the bottom, now we're here, in the suspenders right here, make sure you put the white wool on each strap. Then the entire thing going upwards is going to be all black wool. So good luck filling that in. Maybe call a friend in to help you fill it in. Make sure you stay within the borders. As you can see, we already lined out the border, so it's pretty hard to break that rule right there, because inside that his face is going to be all white. Then make sure you don't color in his mouth, because that's going to be light gray right there. But his teeth are going to be white as well. And then this little gap right here, this is important. This is like kind of like the darkness in the back of his throat, so that's going to be black as well. Then we have the tooth that's kind of dangling out here. That's going to be white along with everything else. And only things that are going to be black inside his face are going to be the nose right there. We already colored in the spot on his nose, so that's fine. So you can just color everything black right there. the eyes and the cheek. And remember when I told you we're going to swap colors out later? This, where we had the dirt blocks on the other build, is going to be swapped out with light gray. And once you have that, you should be fine. So kind of pause it if you need to, check out the thumbnail if you need to. Pretty sure most of you guys got it though. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. It is my first one back. I haven't recorded this one in like 4 months. So I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I feel like I owe you guys it, so that's why I'm trying to catch everything back up. I don't know if I'm going to continue new ones, but I really want to finish the old ones. So this is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later.